Batman has been infected and he's running out of time. Let's talk about that in this video. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Detective Comics 1102. This is the part 2 of the Courage That Kills storyline. This is written by Tom Taylor with art, colors, and a cover by Mikhail Janin, letters by Wes Abbott. We'll take a look at all the other covers as well later on in the video. But in the meanwhile, in this book, a mysterious weaponized virus has infected the Dark Knight, as we saw in the previous issue, and he does not know how long he has left before it takes control of his body and mind. Desperate for answers and unsure of how long he has to get them, Batman turns to one of the most brilliant minds in the DC universe, Mr. Terrific. Yeah, of course, we saw that. So we saw that at the end of the last issue. And Mr. Terrific is just doing everything that he can, at least possible, to help Batman out, try to figure out who's behind this virus, what their end goal is. And I love that Tom Taylor's approach is sometimes there are places that Batman can't get to, but it's very easy for billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne to get in there. And that's exactly how we follow this up here. It's an undercover story. So that's really cool. I love seeing Bruce Wayne try to kind of play the part almost like a James Bond, but like without a care in the world. But knowing as the reader that he really does care about all this stuff he's just putting on the front. We also get to see the new villain, the Lion, but maybe in his everyday persona. It's really cool, really fun. Now, Michael Janin really delivers when it comes to the art. There's a lot of stuff on here that he's not really drawing Batman. Like I said, we focus a lot on Bruce Wayne and just giving him that little extra swagger, the physicality, like very different physical stance of like how Batman is displayed in some of the books. So yeah, it's very cool. Like I said, this villain also looks great. And of course we get to see a lot of fun gadgets. But maybe Batman is in for a rude awakening as he's running out of time. So you get a lot of stuff here. You get to see Mr. Terrific, you get to see Batman go undercover as Bruce Wayne, you get to see Batman follow the villain to this giant lair. So it's really a James Bond story in the most fun way, wrapped in a Batman comic book. But then, of course, you get to finally see what the Lion's all about and what they really want. They are just ready to confront Batman and maybe take him out. So, yeah, it's a great book. I'm enjoying this. And then Batman is not going to get out of this one very easily. Now, I don't know exactly where this stands in relation to the main DCKO event. Maybe it's after, maybe it's before. Either way, just read the story and enjoy it. Speaking of enjoying it, let's take a look at some of those covers so I can prep before I go to the comic shop this week and pick up some of these books. So, of course, we have the main cover here by Mikhail Janin. Then we have a really cool cover by David Paratore. Very painterly, very dark, very grim. We also have this really cool Greg Smallwood cover. I wonder if it's of course meant to be seen horizontally, but that's very cool. Then we have a Stephanie Hans cover. I don't know that I had ever seen Stephanie Hans draw Batman. I like the design on the bat belt, and that's probably it's all based on Jorge Jimenez's work. Now this is a Dan Mora cover, but as you can see, Dan Mora is also following the design from Jimenez. So I really love that they're kind of keeping that through line of Batman has to look a very specific way, right? And then we're back to our main cover. So if you read this book, let me know your thoughts about this detective story. Of course, come back. We'll be talking more about this following. This is one of my favorite books on the shelf right now, really. The main Batman is great, but I have a soft spot for both Tom Taylor and the Detective Comics title. So let me know, what do you think of this? What else are you picking up? Did you pick up any of these variants? And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.